Hello everyone! In this video I'll show you what to do if your bicycle brake pads are squeaking. We have this electric bike from Motion, the Formula model. After a year of use, the brake pads started squeaking, both in the front and the back. We need to figure out what the problem is. Now we'll press the brakes and see how they squeak. You can hear that they start squeaking even under a light load. And at higher speeds, this squeak gets even louder. First of all, you need to remove the old brake pads and check their condition, both front and rear. To remove the brake pads, we'll use a 5mm hex key. Unscrew the two mounting bolts on each side. These are small bolts here with washers and spacers. Unscrew the second one. After that, you will need to carefully remove the entire brake mechanism, including all of its components, and then of course these worn brake pads. To remove them, you need to unscrew two bolts. These bolts have thread locker on them, so when reassembling, you should also use this compound. Now we disassemble the mechanism. And here are the pads. You can see here that they've started to shine, they've overheated. The contact on this part isn't complete, so we'll replace them with higher quality ones. Now we take them out of their slot. They're magnetic, there's a magnet on one side here. That's why they don't fall out. These are the pads. Right now they're about 1.5mm thick. They've been used for 2 years, so we'll replace them with new, more expensive ones. For the replacement, we purchased higher quality brake pads from the brand Risk. PRS 26. They have semi-metallic linings, so they should heat up less and wear down less. The set includes the pad. It looks like this. Here you can see copper inclusions. Copper helps this pad cool better, so it won't burn or wear out as quickly as the previous pads did. There are two pads here. They prominently feature the distinctive Dust DS17S brand emblem on them. A pin and a tension spring are also included in the set. Depending on the type of pad system you have, for some reason our tension spring wasn't installed, but we'll put it in now so the brakes will be firmer. This tension spring will be inserted into this slot and pressed in with the second one into the slot as well, working like this. Let's proceed with the installation. Before installing the brake pads, I'll take some fine sandpaper and lightly clean the brake discs so they're not so glossy but become semi-matte. With circular motions, we lightly polish and clean these brake discs. On both sides. After using coarse sandpaper, I'll take a finer one for the final polishing of the brake disc. After sanding the brake discs, we'll wipe off the dust that has formed, which is metallic. And we'll check the condition. You can see that the brake discs have become semi-matte and there are no wear grooves on them. And now the brake pads will press against them evenly from both sides with equal pressure. After that, we'll put the pads back in place. We screw them in loosely. Then, using pliers, we gently compress the tension spring and insert it into its slot. Once everything is assembled, we finally tighten these two bolts. There is still some thread locker left on the bolts here, so we are not removing it. After that, you need to adjust the brake pads so that the gap between the pads and the disc is 0.2 to 0.4 millimeters on each side. Take this hex key and also slightly adjust the gap by tightening or loosening it. And after that, you can check how they fit onto the disc. Then secure the brake mechanism in place, also adjusting all the gaps. Install the bolt back in place, put on the washers, the adjustment ones, and start threading it in. After that, we adjust the brake mechanism so that the gap between the brake disc and the pad is the same on both the left and right sides, between 0.2 and 0.4 millimeters. And then we finally tighten the adjustment bolts. After that, we unscrew the front brake mechanisms and remove the pads. Here as well, they are shiny, overheated and unevenly worn. This indicates that they are misaligned or worn out. Let's start dismantling them. On the old pads, you can see that the wear is somehow uneven. On one side the lining is thicker and on the other side it's thinner. As a result, they press unevenly not with the entire surface, but only with part of it, about 1/3 of the area, which gets worn down and doesn't work properly. There are also scratches and grooves on the brake disc. These also need to be thoroughly polished so that the new pads don't develop wear marks or uneven wear. Now the pads won't wear out in just one spot. After that, we install the new pads in place. We also increase the gap between the brake pads so that it can be put on. You're gonna adjust it further here later. And we put it in its place. There, the pads are in place. You can see that the distance between the disc and the pads on each side is 0.2 millimeters. Let's check to make sure it's not rubbing against the pads. Gently spin the wheel. There's no hissing sound. The wheel spins without sticking, which means the clearances are set correctly. Now let's check how the rear wheel works. Lift it up and spin it. It spins easily. The brake pads aren't rubbing against the disc, so everything is adjusted correctly here. After this, you need to take the bike out on the road and check how the braking system works. There's no squealing when braking. The brake discs and pads work together in conjunction and do not heat up excessively, ensuring optimal performance. That means we've done everything right and the brakes won't squeal. After replacing the brake pads, you need to bed them in a bitumen, ride fast, brake smoothly, and after a couple of kilometers they'll settle in even better and become one with the brake discs. You've just watched a video about what to do if the brake pads on your bike are squealing. Leave your feedback and comments, give us a like, subscribe to our channel and stay with us. See you all next time.